Good evening, everyone. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Columbia River Sports Crew. And we are live from Columbia River High School and the J. Hoover Stadium, home of your hometown Chiefs. Number 3, Katie Troy for the Monarchs. Number 15, Emma Fisher. Those are the two guards for the Monarchs. Number 20, Isabella Merzoen. It's number 21, Erica Schneider. Number 30, Gracie Rismon. That is the starting lineup for the Mark Morris Monarchs in tonight's matchup. Now for your hometown Chiefs starting lineup. That is Deja Wilson coming in at number 5. Tonight, she's going to be a massive perimeter threat. That is number 10, Sammy Myers, also a great perimeter threat as well as facilitator for the Chiefs. Number 11, Lily Jonas, again, an interchangeable guard with Myers, both a perimeter threat and great facilitator. And number 30, Jordan Ryan. She is going to be a main focus tonight for the Chiefs to really feed her in the post. And that's number 32, Ellie Christian, who is an absolute beast on the boards and a monster down in the paint for defense. Tonight we have a very fierce head-to-head interconference battle for the first of 2 times this year between the Chiefs and the visiting Mark Morris Monarchs. Chiefs have the upper hand going into this based on pure stats, averaging 6.7 more points a game than the Monarchs. So we'll see how they do as the Monarchs and Chiefs go ahead and head to the center of the court to get ready for tip-off. It's going to be Jordan Ryan, the main star for the Chiefs offense and defense. Really just a great player. Going up against number 30, J.C. Rismoen, and it's going to be Ryan who wins it there, and she's going to get the ball back. She's going to push down middle. She's going to pass it out to Wilson. Wilson's going to push right, trying to find something. He's going to find nothing. Looks for the call. Not going to get anything. That's going to be Myers at the corner, and Myers is going to be off with that shot, so it's going to be the Monarchs now. It's Troy trying to find something, but they're just going to move it down the court to Senior Rismoen. It's going to be a 3, and that's also going to be off, but it's going to be the offensive board on Merzoen. Trying to get inside there to number 15, Fisher, but it will not go well as the Chiefs manage to steal it away. That's Wilson bringing the ball down now. She's going to try and push right. She's going to give it to Ryan, but it's going to be a little bit of a loss there of control. Ryan's going to push inside, and no, and tough bounce off the rim is going to send that ball to the opponent's clutches, but the Chiefs will get it back here. That's going to be Jonas to Ryan over the corner to Myers. Myers is going to fumble it there. Chiefs here running a full court press tonight. Jonas and Myers, 10 and 11, pushing up on the guards, while we have Wilson and Ryan there at half court, ready for the help. The Monarchs are trying to get something, and they managed to get it through to number 15, Fisher. Fisher pushes up. She's going to give it over to Troy. Troy's going to drive down the middle, and she won't find anything off that, but the offensive board again by Merzoen. They're going to get it inside to Fisher. And Ryan with the defensive board is going to change possessions. That's going to be to Myers. Nearly lost it, but she managed to keep control. It's going to be the corner to Wilson. Wilson up top to Ryan. Ryan's going to shoot the 3. And no, the Chieftain shooting woes just starting now as they're going to miss their shots. Ryan with the great steal there, intercepting that pass. She's going to try and go corner, but won't find it open, so she'll go for the shot. Looks like she's yelling at number 5, Deja Wilson, to push in while she's driving. Try and get a score off that, but no. Oh, and it's going to be Chieftain's ball. The refs are going to call that a block. Chiefs girls looking equally confused. That's going to be Jonas inbounding. Ooh. And we are going to have an official stoppage of play there. Jonas here to pass it in. Myers goes off to the right, Wilson to the left. Jonas tries to find Wilson, but she'll just give it back up top to Ryan. Ryan telling them to move. She calls the screen by Christian. She's going to get it inside to Christian, and she'll just go up with it on the mismatch. She'll get the offensive board, and Ellie Christian, number 32, on the second chance points there. Jonas and Myers still playing that full court. Myers is playing up there now on the ball, and Jonas is moving on to, and a wonderful block there by number 10, Sammy Myers. That was number 20, Isabella Marzone, trying to go for the pass there, but Myers blocked that. It's Marzone again, and she's going to be pushing. She's going to hand it back to number 21, Erica Snyder. Snyder is going to go for the pass, and Ryan is going to hit the ball away, forcing it out of bounds just past half court. Rismoen's going to pass the ball in now to Troy. And Troy is going to try and start something off here. Looks like they're going to run a play. Marzone gives it over now to Snyder. Snyder to Fisher. Fisher for the three, and she's going to miss. Wilson on the rebound. Ryan pushing up on the right, trying to find, yes, and she will, Jonas in the corner. That's going to give it back to Wilson. Wilson's going to push right, and she'll just going to shoot it. Number 5, Deja Wilson. The defender slacking off, worried about the pass to Ryan, but they're just going to sink it there. And they're going to double team Marzone there, but they'll get the ball out. The full court press still in full effect there. That's Jonas pressuring now. And that's going to be Fisher pushing up. They're going to give it to Rismoen, and that's going to be a foul on number 5, Deja Wilson. That'll be J.C. Rismoen to shoot the free throws. Five minutes left on the clock, 5-0 to the Chiefs, as Rismoen goes for her first of 2 free throws. And she will miss the first off to the right. And so far, 3 minutes in, the Monarchs still have not scored. That overall score differential is showing up right now as the Chiefs are 5-0. And that's going to be Christian on the board as Rismoen misses her second free throw. Ryan here bringing the ball up. Ryan's going to push right. She gives it to Wilson. And she's going to push right off the pass of Wilson, and it's going to go off the side of the backboard. She gives it out to Wilson. Wilson wide open. Drains the three. That is number 5, Deja Wilson. She has 6 points now in this first quarter. Up 8-0. 4 minutes 30 on the clock. There's going to be a pass deep, and that's going to be Troy pushing. She's going to try and find something. She'll go for it, and they're going to call a push in the back by number 11 there, Lily Jonas. And that's going to be Katie Troy, number 3, shooting the free throws. Will the Monarchs get their first points here? And we shall see. She shoots the first one. And no, a tough bounce there. And the Chiefs are going to go for a large 3-man substitution. That's number 4, Grace Trickett, number 20, Bailey Gadden, and number 24, Ari Kushner. Jordan Ryan and number 5, Deja Wilson, the only 2 remaining from the starters. Jordan Ryan to pass the ball in, and it looks like the Monarchs are using their own full court press here. That's going to be Gatton trying to find someone to go with it. She'll go up right, give it to Jordan. Jordan finds a break. She's going to be pushing through. Jordan goes right, tries to find something, nothing. She's going to back out. She's going to keep driving to the middle. That's going to be Ryan. She's trying to get the ball somewhere. Deja Wilson's going to go, give it out to Trickett. Trickett's going to go down middle. Jordan Ryan goes out. It's a wide open shot for Wilson. Wilson, no, just off the mark there. But the Chiefs are going to quickly get back on defense, and that's a wonderful tip there by number 5, Deja Wilson. That was a great defensive play there. And the Chiefs now are resuming their 2-3 zone, which has 2 guards up at the top of the key and 3 forwards / centers down at the back. The Monarchs are trying to work their way around this, and they're going to get it to number 20, Isabella Marzone, for the shot, but it won't not work for them. That's Wilson pushing up now. She's going to go right, tried to drive mid. She's going to give it into Kushner, and that was a wonderful play there by Deja Wilson. Great drive, knowing the man would be open with the behind-the-back pass. That's going to be Troy now with the ball. She's going to give it deep. Fisher has it. Back to Troy. Troy over to Marzone. Marzone's going to shoot the wide open three. And yes, that is going to be a three-pointer for the Monarchs. Their second time scoring the ball this game and the first time getting a field goal. That's going to be Ryan who gets the pass. She's going to drive mid. She's going to try and go over three defenders, and it will not work there. But she'll get the steal as it seems the ball was loose there. But no, she won't make the layup. And that's going to go deep to Rismoen, but Rismoen's going to lose the ball off of a nice tip by Wilson. And it's going to be Chiefs ball there as the Monarchs go for a substitution here. Number 11, Lily Koski-Haas is going to sub in for number 21, Erica Snyder. And that's going to be number 10, Sammy Myers, subbing in for number 5, Deja Wilson. Deja Wilson scoring 6 of the 10 points for the Chiefs so far, as well as an assist to the 8th. Doing a great job overall tonight. They're going to give it to Ryan now. Ryan trying to give it somewhere. She's going to give it to Gatton. Gatton pushes, but her defender will not give room. So it's going to be Myers in to trick it. Back to Ryan. Ryan with a nice crossover there, but no, she won't get it. She'll try and get the board, but nothing will be made. However, the Chiefs will get the offensive board, and that's going to be out to Myers. Myers is going to shoot the three, but that's going to be off to the right as Ryan gets the offensive board. That's 2 so far on this offensive possession. So we get into Kushner. Kushner, and that's going to be a foul. That looks to be a jump ball. However, the ref's going to call that a foul. That's going to be on Monarch number 11, Lily Koski-Haas. And Myers is going to pass the ball, and she's going to go over to Jordan, who's just going to push right on through and go for another drive. And for the first time in this game, that will work for Jordan Ryan, number 30 now scoring. 2 minutes left, 12-4 Chiefs, tripling the score of the Monarchs. The right side unguarded is going to let the Monarchs get the ball forward. As Marzoen has it now, she's going to give it over to Troy. Troy to Fisher. Fisher's going to try to find someone, but no, she won't find anyone there. As Myers is now going to bring the ball up. Myers is looking to go somewhere. She'll give it to Ryan. Ryan over to Gatton, wide open. And Gatton, no, will not get the shot. A tough bounce for her, and the defense will get the board. That's Marzoen pushing it up now on Jordan Ryan. Jordan Ryan shuts the fast drive down, and Monarchs get 2 offensive boards there after a little scramble. That's Troy. She's going to give it over to Koski-Haas, but Kushner with a great steal. The pass intended for Rismoen, but Kushner jumps right in front and gets the ball. We have Gatton in the corner now. It's going to be the screen by Kushner as she pushes in, but her defender is unrelenting. There, that's going to be Myers now pushing. They're going to give it to Ryan. Ryan's getting a little tired. She's trying to find someone to go with her. She'll go inside to Kushner. Kushner looks like she was worried about that travel there. However, they're going to call a foul. That looks a little questionable, but the call has still been given. And that is going to be 2 subs for each team. Number 11, Lily Jonas, and number 32, Ellie Christensen have come in for the Chiefs. That's going to be number 5, Mariah Bost, and number 21, Isabel Marzoen in for the Monarchs. That's going to be a 3, and that's going to be off. Myers there not getting it, but they're going to set up in the full court now. Jonas and Myers, their front court duo now guarding the 2. And they'll go for a little screenplay there. Oh, and the Chiefs nearly had it there, but they'll be double teaming the left side. That leaves the right side open. And Marzoen's going to get up to Koski-Haas. And that's going to be an out of bounds. It's going to be Monarch ball here. And Troy's going to pass it in. They have Rismoen back deep with Bost at half court. Oh, Chiefs ball. Now that's going to be Sammy Myers bringing the ball up. She's going to give it to Ryan. Ryan's going to push hard right. She will get right into the middle. And the defenders were not able to stop her this time, as it looks like Jordan Ryan is just warming up now. 14-4 to the Chiefs as there is only 17 seconds left on the clock. 15 now as the Monarchs are trying to find something. Haas, she's going to give it back to Troy. 10 seconds left. Haas has the ball again. She's going to give it over. That's Fisher there. Fisher's going to drive. She's going to lose it. but they'll get it back as the Chiefs are unable to secure the ball. That's going to be Jordan Ryan with the rebound, and that is going to be the first quarter. As Jordan Ryan closes the quarter with 6 consecutive points. 14-4 to the Chiefs. And boy, this is already starting to look rough for the Monarchs. Now, this has happened before earlier in the season when the Chiefs played Hawkinson. Hawkinson looked to be having a tough time early game, but they brought it very close near the end. So we'll see if these Monarchs can keep up their win streak. Currently, they're on a 3-game win streak right now, so they're coming into this game hot. So far, they've been averaging a total of 11 points on their win deficit against the other 3 teams, which is quite impressive over their last 3 wins. They suffered a loss 4 games ago against Washougal by 42 points, and it seems they've come with a little fire in these past few games. We'll see if they can keep this fire up, as right now the Chiefs have a 10-point lead going into the second quarter. It's going to be Monarch ball, as Mariah Bost is going to pass it in. She's going to give it in to Katie Troy, number 3. Troy trying to find somewhere to go with it. And that's Haas with the ball. She's going to give it over to Snyder. Snyder into Haas, and Haas will get the shot. That was a great inside shot, and it's going to be Jonas to Ryan, back to Jonas, back to Ryan, and they're going to get it forward to Christian. They're going to call the play purple here as Jonas is now in the corner. It's going to be a screen set for her. She's going to push to the middle to Myers. Myers back to Jonas. Jonas looks for the shot, won't get it. Myers is going to call for a screen by Kushner. She's going to try and get the pass to Kushner. However, the defense is just going to take that right out of the air. That's going to be number 30, Rizmoen. And then they're going to get it to Bost. Bost with a good catch there, and Snyder now pushes up. It's going to be Troy at the perimeter. She had a shot, but she's not going to take it. And it's going to be Koski Haas who gives it back to Troy. Troy calls, and back to Haas as Haas gives it over to Snyder. Snyder inside to Haas. She's going to give it to Rizmoen. Rizmoen trying to find somewhere to go with it. But that'll be the tip by 24 Ari Kushner. As Jordan Ryan pushes a fast break, drives for the layup, and it's going to be a block there by number 3, Katie Troy. Jordan Ryan going low with the ball and really missing an opportunity to go above her smaller defender. Snyder now. He's going to give it to Bost. Bost is going to push the top. She's going to give it over to Koski Haas. Haas nearly loses it. However, they'll still retain possession. And they're going to try and give it in to Rizmoen. And that'll be Snyder with the 3, but Snyder will not get it. And that'll be off number 11, Lily Jonas. You can tell she was quite annoyed about that one. It appears she hit the ball. 24, Ari Kushner. And number 11, Lily Jonas are subbed out for 5, Deja Wilson. And 20, Bailey Gatton. Monarchs here to pass the ball in. They had Snyder wide open in the corner, but they'll give it to Rizmoen, and that is going to result in a steal there by the Chiefs. Ryan pushing hard down the middle, and she'll give it to Wilson. Wilson looking for something open, but she'll just drive baseline, and it'll be right over the top. But Ellie Christian on the board and 1. Number 32, Ellie Christian, with the wonderful offensive board and putback. It's going to be the second time she's had a second chance opportunity tonight, and she has scored on both. 16-6 Chiefs with 6 minutes left as Ellie Christian goes to shoot her singular free throw. And that shall go in for Ellie Christian. 17-6 for the Chiefs now, as Bost is going to bring the ball up. Oh, and that's going to be a timeout there for the Monarchs, as Gatton nearly gets it there. She got a hand on it, but the timeout will save them from a possible loss of possession as they go to try and talk about what's going on right now. An 11-point deficit is the opposite of what they've been pulling the last few games for the Monarchs, as they've been winning by 11, now losing by that same amount. And it's going to be tough, really. 11 points isn't that much, but with the way the Chieftains defense has been playing so far, there have just been no open lanes for the Monarchs to pass to. You can see that the players are looking for something inside to either Rismoen, Snyder, or Fisher, but every single time the Chiefs just have all the pass lanes blocked off. So the Monarchs are starting to result to what you see I call the zone fallacy, where the offense shall push around the perimeter, just passing around, trying to find something open, instead of working screens or other offensive utilities to try and stop the zone and break through it. The whistle is blown as the Monarchs are out now after that timeout is called. Bosta pass it in. She's going to give it to Merzoen. Merzoen's going to give it to Troy, and she's going to look for another pass, and that'll go to Snyder. Snyder pushes right, and the tip for Jordan Ryan is going to send the ball out of bounds. Monarch ball. That's going to be number 30, JC Rismoen, to pass the ball in, and she's going to give it up to Katie Troy. Katie over to Mariah. Mariah to Snyder. That's Merzoen now. Troy's going to go into Snyder, and Snyder's going to go above the defense, but Ellie Christensen with the defensive board on the miss. And this is the exact thing I've been talking about. The Monarchs have been forced to take a lot of terrible shots and bad drives into the middle when nothing's been open. A great pass from Jordan Ryan there. That's going to result on the assist to Ellie Christian for 2 in the paint. That's Ellie Christian's 6th points so far in tonight's game, as it's 19-6 with 5 minutes 20 left on the clock. And Bailey Gatton is going to get called for the reach and foul there, number 20. As the Chiefs had a triple team there. Tough situation. That's going to be 2 subs now for the Chiefs. Ellie Christian and Lily Jonas are going to sub in for number 10, Sammy Myers, and number 32, Ellie Christian. As well as a substitution for the Monarchs here, as number 15, Emma Fisher, comes in for Snyder. And that's going to be a traveling called on the Monarchs there. Down by 13. That's not one you want to see. 19-6 as the Chiefs get possession back once again. And it's going to be Lily Jonas to bring the ball up. She's going to get it to Ryan. Ryan's going to push the middle, and she's just going to take that right up. And Jordan Ryan. What a powerful drive there. Jordan Ryan pushes hard, gets the wonderful and one layup, and now to shoot our free throw. 15 points ahead. This would bring them to 16. And the free throw will be good for number 30, Jordan Ryan. Chiefs now up in their full court press, as we have Jordan Ryan now filling the center position, at least in the full court press. However, Boss will get past it, but they will lose the opportunity again. That's going to be over to Merzoen. Merzoen won't get anything. And as the Chiefs coach calls for the defense to not foul, it shall be a foul on number 5, Deja Wilson. Troy looking for somewhere to go with it. She'll give it to Merzoen. Merzoen will not get it as... Oh, no. Jordan Ryan tipped the ball and dove to try and get it in, but her foot landed just on the line before she went for it. That'll be out of bounds on the Chiefs. Monarch ball again. Troy trying to find somewhere again. And she's going to give it over to Merzoen. Merzoen barely keeps it in front of half court. And she'll give it to Fisher. Fisher nearly loses it, but she'll manage to get it, as that's going to be Troy in the corner. Inside to Fisher. They're going to give it to Rismoen, but no. The tip is going to leave Boston at the three-point line wide open, and that won't be good either. It's Jordan Ryan now on the fast break, pushing up hard left. Coach tells him to slow down. And Ellie Christensen gets ready for the sub as Lily Jonas there sets up on the right side. She'll give it to Wilson. Wilson's going to drive in the middle. She'll give it into Kushner, but Kushner won't get her hands on it. Oh, but Bailey Gatton on the steal there. That was a great steal by number 20. Gatton's going to give it over to Wilson. Wilson wide open on the 3. No, Deja Wilson will not get it. So Chiefs triple team her now, but that'll be a foul on 24, Ari Kushner. Yeah. They had her in a tough position there, a triple team, but the foul there is going to give them a chance to get an opening. And Ellie Christian and Lily Jonas are going to sub in for Bailey Gatton and Sammy Myers. Myers and Kushner now pushing up, and it seems to be a very large lineup. The Chiefs are running 4 forwards and only 1 guard. That's going to be Fisher. Wow, that was a wonderful block by Jordan Ryan. Again, trying to go for the out-of-bounds throwback. Alas, it'll be an out-of-bounds on the Chiefs as the Monarchs try again after that great block by Jordan Ryan. They'll give the corner, trying to find something. He'll drive in for the shot, and no. Ryan on the board is going to push up, and she's going to give it over to Wilson. Wilson had a shot, but she won't take it here, as it appears the coach wants them to run and play here. Jordan on the right side. It's going to be Deja up at the top. Going to give it in. Jordan Ryan wide open from 3, and off the front of the rim will be a defensive board. They're going to give it forward to Koski Haas. Inside to Fisher, back to Haas. Haas driving middle for the shot, and no, off a bounce on the backside of the rim. The Chiefs will now have possession once again, 22-6 with 3 minutes left. Sammy Myers now on the left side with a nice crossover. She'll look for the push, but won't. She's just going to hand it off to Jordan Ryan there. As Jordan Ryan's going to push now. She's going to give it inside to Ellie Christensen, and on the hard foul there. And that is going to be on number 15, Emma Fisher, as 32 Ellie Christian goes to the free throw line once again in the game. These will be her second and third free throws to potentially take the Chiefs 18 points ahead. We shall see, though, as the first one is going to go in for Ellie Christensen. 2 for 2 so far tonight on the free throws. Some substitutions for both teams as Sammy Myers and for Jonas. Christian here now. She's taking her time, and she will make the second. 21 newly subbed in Erica Snyder. Will take it from the hoop, and that's going to be Katie Troy bring the ball up as the Chiefs have given up their full court press. As up by 18, it is best for them just to play time instead of potentially losing. And it's going to be a jump ball there. Troy's intended pass to Rismoen is going to get, jump ball, and due to high school rules, it'll go to the Chiefs. Deja Wilson to pass it in as the Monarchs are still using their full court press. It seems to be a 4-1 full court. Wilson now bringing the ball up the middle. The full court press really breaking down quite quickly. She'll give it inside to Christian. Christian with the power dribble. And they're going to call it out of bounds there on the Monarchs. Grace Trickett in. And Sammy Myers is going to be passing the ball in here. Still running a 4-person forward composition here with only Sammy Myers as the guard. She's going to give it deep to Jordan Ryan, and off the tip of Troy, she'll nearly lose it. However, she'll find Wilson. Wilson will push inside, and no! That was a very tough roll there for Wilson. And losing out on the offensive board there as Trickett and Wilson both go for it. Troy bringing the ball up. She had Merzone wide open in the corner, but Sammy Myers is going to take that right out of the air. As Troy goes for a very easy to get pass. She's going to give it to Trickett. Trickett to Wilson. Wilson's going to push it now on the right side. And a great drive there from number 5, Deja Wilson. Those will be her 8 points of the game. 1 minute 53 on the clock. Chieftains up by 20 as the score is 26-6. And wow, the Chiefs are on absolute fire tonight. Their average score for games is 48.7. However, with only a minute 53 left in the second at 26 already, the Chiefs could possibly and most likely even break the 60-point mark. Should it keep going this way? We shall see, however. The Monarchs' goal here is really to try and break into double digits and cut the deficit down to less than double digits. Getting the score into the 8 to 6 point range would be very ideal, although not great, but ideal at this point in the game going into the second half. Katie Troy now bringing it up. She'll give it over to Snyder. Merzoen there with the push, and it'll not go in for her. Ryan on the board, and she's going to push up on the left side and slow it down. Go to the center, and she'll give it over to Wilson. Wilson, wide open, fakes the shot. Will drive in, give it to Christian. And Christian, the and one again. Ellie Christian has been on fire tonight in the paint. The Monarchs defense cannot contend. She just goes right over them. That's going to be the second and one opportunity for her. And she shoots the free throw. And the deficit just grows larger for the Chiefs. She will miss her third free throw. And jump ball for the Chiefs. And it'll go to the Monarchs. Ellie Christian is now 3 for 4 from the free throw, 75%. Very good. 28-6 now, a minute 25 left. Corner to Merzoen. Merzoen back to Katie. Katie's going to get inside to Koski Haas, and Koski Haas will miss the shot but get the offensive board. And then on an underhanded layup, will get the foul there on number 5, Deja Wilson. That was going to be Deja Wilson's third foul in the first half. Possibly even the fourth. And you can see the ref telling her to keep her hands up. If she gets another foul in this first half, while she has been great on the offensive end, she could get in some serious foul trouble in the third, early fourth quarter. Koski Haas makes the first free throw and will miss the second. And jump ball due to Ellie Christian will give it over to the Chiefs. That is the first time on that singular free throw the Monarchs have scored since the 5:30-minute mark so far this game. And that is just showing you how dominant this Chieftains defense is. Myers will look deep to Jordan Ryan, but we'll try and give it to Fink. And the steal by the Monarchs is the Monarchs now just starting to look alive here, as that steal was great. They'll give it deep to Trickett, though, as Grace Trickett's going to get it. Won't find anything. She'll give it to Myers. Myers is going to push inside, and she'll get the open shot, but it will not go in. Ellie Christensen nearly brings down the offensive board, but loses it right at the end. Katie Troy bringing the ball up, and you can tell the Monarchs are really trying to speed this up to get a few points here before this ends. 40 seconds left as Merzoen shoots a three, and they'll be off the front. However, Troy with the offensive board. She'll give it over to Snyder now. Snyder trying to find somewhere to go with it, and she'll give it to Mejia. And Snyder with a nice move, but way off on that shot as Fink gets the board, and she'll give it to Sammy Myers. Sammy Myers here just looking to waste the clock as the Chiefs are up by 19 at this point. Trickett back to Myers. And Myers was going to drive and give it to Christian, and that's going to be Myers on the board after the miss by Christian, and Myers gets it. 30-9 as the Chiefs have a 21-point lead. And Troy will go for the buzzer beater, but that shall not go in like many other shots that the Monarchs have taken tonight. And this has just been a tough game for the Monarchs. The Chiefs, however, have been lighting it up. Their defense has caused many a steal, and their offense is now on track for 60 points by the end of the game. This is not, however, unheard of from the Chiefs, as they are ranked top 3,500th in the nation, which, considering the amount of teams and for the size of the school, is very impressive. And this is going to be, should they continue this offensive woe, this will be the Monarchs' second conference loss this season, which, despite all of those other wins out of conference, what really matters is the in-conference battles. Losing to Washougal and now possibly to the Chiefs could potentially ruin the Monarchs' hopes of making it to districts. So you can see here they're really trying to push something through and hope for a huge comeback in this second half. And due to a server issue with our graphics, we do not unfortunately have any halftime videos for you guys. And we had also planned to have an opening sequence with our new Chieftains logo for the sports program. However, that cannot be done. This has been a very long first half. Please enjoy the view of the court as I go to take a little bit of a break here. welcome back to the second half of the Chieftains basketball game tonight between the Mark Morris Monarchs and the Columbia River Chieftains. The Monarchs are here going to start with the ball. It's going to be 21 Erica Snyder to pass it into Katie Troy. The Chiefs so far up by 21 so far. A very dominant game. And Merzoan looking for a drive, won't get much. Troy looks like she had the shot, but no, that's going to be over to Snyder. Snyder to Troy. Troy to Merzoan. Into Fisher. Fisher trying to find something. She'll give it to Snyder. Snyder for the shot. No, that will not go. And it's going to be a jump ball going to the Monarchs. Going to the Chiefs. My bad. That is going to be Lily Jonas to pass it in now as Jordan Ryan brings it up. The Monarchs using a full court press, and so far that has not been going very well for them. It breaks quite quickly and usually hasn't resulted in a steal. Only once has it yielded positive results so far. That's going to be Wilson now driving mid. She's going to give it into Christian. Christian out to Myers, over to Jonas. Jonas going to give it over to Jordan. Jordan's going to push in. She's going to go for the shot, and no. That is going to be number 3, Katie Troy, with the rebound. Troy's now pushing up. She's going to give it to Merzoan, who's going to inside to Rizmoen. Rizmoen, no. Christian with the board. It's going to be Ryan over to Jonas. Jonas inside is going to give it out to Myers. Myers with the wide open 3. No, but Christian with the board is going to give it inside to Ryan. Ryan's going to go for the shot. No foul called there. She'll get the rebound and go for another one. That is going to be Jordan Ryan with the first 2 points of this second half. And the steal there by the Chiefs as they intercept that pass. That was Myers there. Wilson now pushing inside. The easy layup, but she'll hit the underside of the rim as the Monarchs are going to get the ball. Monarchs really hoping to find something here. That's going to be Fisher inside to Rizmoen. Rizmoen will not get it. And those are the shots that the Monarchs have been missing tonight. Shots that they really should be making if they want to start making a comeback here. Jordan Ryan off the screen of Christian. She's going to give it out to Wilson. Wilson wide open on the 3, and that'll be down with the 3 for Deja Wilson. And Deja Wilson has been on fire tonight from 3. She has 4 for 5, 80%. That is really good. That's going to be Merzoan from 3, but it will not go in. However, she will get her own rebound. And that's going to be a look of pass. Oh! Jordan Ryan tips the ball out and dives for it, but it'll just roll off her out of bounds. And that is going to be a timeout now. It looks to be on the Chiefs. And they're going to talk some things over. Chiefs already scoring 5 points in the first 2 minutes 30, 5 minutes 30 left of this half. 35-9, and the Monarchs are scoreless so far this quarter, this half, and overall only getting 9 points in the first half is just a very bad look. Down by 26, it is already looking very difficult should the Monarchs want to make this back. But should the Monarchs let this go any farther, it could mean game, even by the end of this fourth quarter. And they're going to look inside to Rizmoen. Rizmoen going nowhere is going to give it back out to Merzoan. And that's going to be inside to Fisher. Fisher will not get the wide open shot. And Rizmoen goes up and will get the foul. And the refs are going to call this on number 5, Deja Wilson. Wilson with her, that's her 4th. And Deja Wilson might get into some foul trouble here. It looks like they're going to maybe sub her out for Uri Kushner, as Rizmoen is now going to shoot 2. This could be their first points of the second half. And yes, that is JC Rizmoen with the free throw. And yes, Kushner is going to be in for Wilson there. Kushner also having a very non-offensively successful night. Well, she's been a great presence on offense. She's also been good for steals. She's been locking down passing lanes. And overall, a great presence for the Chiefs. The second will go for Rismoen as Myers now to bring it up. Myers is going to push way past that full court press and easily break through it as she gives it over to Jordan Ryan. And Jordan Ryan's going to push in, and no. But, however, Ellie Christian's going to get it. No! That was going to be a great steal there by Erica Snyder. But, no, there's going to be another steal by Jordan Ryan, and that's going to be the foul on Erica Snyder. Snyder had a wonderful steal there. Jordan Ryan had control, and she ripped it out of her hands. However, then losing control of it herself. Back to Ryan, who got the foul. Ryan now shooting 2 as the Chiefs are up by 24. 4 minutes, 53 left on the clock as Jordan Ryan misses the first free throw there. Not really game ending, however, as they've already built up quite a large lead. And the second won't go either. And the Monarchs now looking to capitalize on the lack of scoring that offensive possession. Troy is going to give it to Fisher, who's going to give it over to Snyder. Snyder will keep control, and that's going to be into Rismoen. Rismoen on the inside will not get the shot as Christian brings the ball down, and we'll give it over to Ryan. And these are the shots that the Monarchs have been looking to take but have not been actually making. That's going to be Myers in the corner for the 3, and no, that's going to be off, but Ryan with the board. Ryan's going to look for a post move, but she'll give it back to Myers. Jonas over to Ryan. Ryan takes a wide open 3. And that will not go in for the Chiefs, and out of bounds off of Christian. Monarchs are getting the ball. As I was saying, the shots that the Monarchs have been looking to take are passes inside to Rismoen, who's having a matchup against LA Christian, which is quite difficult. However, they have been the shots they're taking. And if you're going to be aiming to take shots in a certain way, your goal is to be making them. However, tonight they've been missing those same shots. And the issue is they haven't changed. Snyder there does score, however, on the mid-range jumper. But that is one of only a few times. And if they're looking to keep this up, they either have to, A, make their wide open shots that they've been getting, or B, change it up. Look for some different shots, make some different plays. Jordan Ryan off the loose ball will go for the mid-range pull-up, but won't yield anything for her. As the Chiefs get back on defense now. That's going to be inside to Snyder, and hard foul there by number 24, Ari Kushner, onto 21, Erica Snyder. There are going to be 2 substitutions coming in for the Chiefs here after this first free throw. And that's going to be 1 free throw for Erica Snyder. Grace Trickett and Bailey Gatton are going to sub in for 32 Ellie Christian and number 11 Lily Jonas. Christian being a huge figure in tonight's game. Absolutely dominant on the boards and defense. No one has been able to outboard her tonight. Jordan Ryan off the missed second free throw is going to push the fast break but slow it down when she realizes she's outnumbered. She's going to call Trickett to the paint and then give it over to Gatton. Gatton's looking to go inside with it, but he'll give it to Myers. Myers trying to go inside. And that's going to be off the foot of Snyder as Chiefs retain possession. 3 minutes 10 left in the third quarter, first of this second half. 35-14 to the Chiefs, up by 21, and Ryan missing a shot, and that is going to be one of the past few consecutive possessions of which the Chiefs have failed to score. And it appears the Monarchs have started to possibly capitalize. However, again, inside to Rismoen will not yield much this game as Jordan Ryan, for 3rd time's the charm, will go for the out-of-bounds play off of Emma Fisher for the Chiefs ball. In a 1-3-1 zone here again for the Monarchs, as they'll get it into the corner again. Again, had the openness to try and push and break the full court, but the full court will honestly just let Sammy Myers walk right up, really doing nothing but stand in front of her. And that is going to be foul on number 3, Katie Troy, as Ari Kushner goes to the line. 2 minutes 33 left on the clock as the Chiefs continue this 21-point lead. However, the Monarchs have been breaking away at it due to the lack of scoring on these Chieftains' last few possessions. Number 5, Mariah Boss is going to sub in for number 20, Isabella Merzoen. Ari Kushner, after making the first, will attempt her second free throw. And it will also go in. The Chiefs getting 2 points off that possession. And the Monarchs are going to bring it down. Troy looking gassed at the moment. And we'll see if she can try and keep this up. Gatton with a great tip there. And she's gonna really force the Monarchs to sort of scramble now on this offensive play. Inside to Rizmoen for many a time, and that will succeed, however. That is either the first or second shot Rizmoen has made tonight, and that was wide open. However, if she's making that now, the Monarchs could look to be out of their woes. However, Sammy Myers, what a shot. Sammy Myers, inaccurate so far tonight. However, that'll go right in for her. Ari Kushner unable to guard Rizmoen, though. Rizmoen with the inside. And the coach is telling Myers to really push this and break that full court press, which she does. Ryan's going to push inside. Ryan's going to go for the pull-up. And no, the bad roll there is going to give the rebound to the Monarchs as Ari's trying to push a steal. Won't succeed, and it'll be over to Fisher to Troy. It's going to be inside to Rizmoen, and that's going to still be Monarchs ball. Rizmoen starting to show up in tonight's game, scoring down by 22 as Grace Trickett and Sammy Myers leave the game. We'll see if the Monarchs can keep up the scoring rampage. No, they will not, as Jordan Ryan brings the ball down and brings it up the court. Guarded by Koski Haas. And that's going to be Gatton pushing in. Ryan had the shot but won't take it. She's going to give it over to Emily Place, and no, that'll not go in for Place. Oh, and Boss has a wide open push here as Rizmoen goes, and yes, assist off of Boss gets it to Rizmoen for the layup. Down by 20 now. 42 seconds left on the clock as the Chiefs are slowly losing this lead with this lack of scoring on their offensive possessions. That'll be inside to number 22, Noelle Young. And that is going to be the two, from Jordan Ryan. It appears she was on the line there. 20 seconds left now as the Monarchs are trying to get a score deficit going. However, the Chiefs are starting to really bring it in. Nearly pulling the ball down is Gatton, however. Ooh, yes, that's going to be a bad pass by Rizmoen there to an unsuspecting Koski Haas as the Chiefs will get the ball back with 9 seconds left. Potentially just looking to waste the time. Oh, Koski Haas will nearly lose it, but Ryan's just going to get it. She's going to push us, however, try and score here. And she'll go right up, and no! The difficult, tough, and unsuspecting rim is going to throw the ball sideways as the Chiefs lost a little bit of an offensive lead there, 42-20, with 8 minutes in this last quarter, and this is looking nigh impossible for the Monarchs at this point with the way their offense has been going. While their defense has greatly improved in this first quarter of the second half, their offense still missing many a shot that they should be making should they want to get back in this. The Chiefs starting off rough, however, on offense, however. They tried going for a lot of inside pushes, but a lot of those shots just aren't working for them. And with Sammy Myers and Lily Jonas missing their threes, it has been a real issue now in this third quarter for the Chiefs to score. However, they have managed to keep the game close, and as long as they can equal or even only slightly have a deficit to the Monarchs here in this last quarter of gameplay, the Chiefs are going to come away with their second conference win of this season. Monarchs making some changes as Madison Noel is going to come in. No changes for the Chiefs. Noel to Boss. Boss is going to give it over to Haas. Haas to Young. Back to Young. Young trying to find somewhere to go with it. Haas inside. Now this is where the Monarchs usually get caught, is they give it inside, and yes, they'll either miss the shot or give it over. And that's what's really losing this game. They really focus on getting inside, but the efficiency from in there has been just not great. Gatton to Place in the corner. Place is going to shoot the three, and no, too long, but Ryan was going to get the board. She's going to drive down baseline, is going to shoot it. She's looking for a foul there, but she won't get it called as Haas is going to bring the ball up now. Haas is going to give it to Noel, as Noel is going to give it back to Fisher. Oh, and Place nearly gets the steal there, but that's going to leave Bost wide open at three. However, off the miss, Ryan will get the board. 7 minutes left, up by 22. Ryan has it now here. That's going to be passed to Place as Bost tries to go for it, but won't get it. And it looks like it'll be a reach foul. Yeah, reach foul on Bost there. As the Chiefs get the ball, Emily Place passing it into Ryan. Ryan trying to find somewhere to go with this. And she'll push right, give it inside to Young, and Young is not going to keep a hold of it as Koski Haas is going to push it. But that was going to be a nice slap away by 20 Bailey Gatton, hitting all ball. And that was going to force it out of bounds, losing the Monarchs' advantage of a fast break. Ellie Christian now in for Artie Kushner. And with Christian in, the Chiefs are really going to look down to lock the boards and stop Rismon from potentially going off at any point. Bost with the wide open three will miss it as it goes into Rismon. Rismon throws it up, and it will go in for number 30, JC Rismon. Ryan bringing it up. She'll move right. It's going to be a screen by Christian. She's going to give inside to Christian. Christian with the power dribble. Won't go anywhere, but she'll give it to Ryan. Ryan shoots the wide open three. And no, that is going to be off. Too strong there, but that's going to be... Ooh. It looks like to be a foul on, yep, number 5, Mariah Bost. And number 5, Deja Wilson subs in for Gatton. Wilson, a great scoring presence for the Chiefs, although racking up 4 fouls so far. However, 6 minutes left. Wilson is really just looking to get those open threes. And Jordan Ryan off a great push. However, the spin she puts on the ball is going to send it off the glass. And the pass by Rismon is just too far for poor Bost to catch up to, as the Chiefs shall get the possession back. 20 points difference, 42-22 with 6 minutes, 10 seconds left. Last year, the Monarchs lost both of their games to the Chiefs in their interconference rivalry. They lost the first one by 33, 47-14, and the second one, 59-28 in a 31-point differential, both by greater than 30. That's going to be Christian there on the inside pass to score for 2, as the Chiefs now take a 22-point lead. That's going to be Snyder looking for somewhere inside to Rismon, but that is going to be Young fighting to the ground to get the ball, and it's going to be Chiefs after that great jump ball. And Jordan Ryan, the star for the Chiefs, is going to be subbed out tonight. However, not necessarily the big star tonight. That's going to be 23 Paige Escobedo in for her. And Place to Wilson. Wilson with the behind the back. Ooh, some nice dribble moves there from Wilson as she's getting past her defender. She's going to give it over to Escobedo. And Escobedo to Place. Place looking to Wilson. Wilson fakes the shot. She'll be driving in, and she'll take that mid-range free throw. However, it'll not be good. And Escobedo gets the rebound, and that's going to be a shove. Great play by number 23, Paige Escobedo. Recently subbed in for the first time this game. That'll be a foul on number 30, JC Rismon, as Deja Wilson is going to bring the ball in. It's going to be a sub for the Monarchs as Rismon is subbed out for Madeline Mejia. Wilson to Young. Young drives in, and oh no, she's just going to lose the ball there, as the Monarchs are now going to try and press their advantage inside to Bost with a great jump to catch. Foul, it appears to be the foul on, not Ellie Christian. That is going to be a foul on Paige Escobedo, as Mariah Boss is now taken to the line. And at this point, this is just a really hard situation for the Monarchs. Should they manage to somehow come back, it would be one of the greatest comebacks the Monarchs have seen in a very, very long while in their history as a school. However, at this point, with the way the Chieftains have been playing defense, it doesn't look like that'll be happening, especially off the 2 free throw misses there by Bost. Deja Wilson really trying to speed it up and get it past half court. Coach telling her to just hold it, slow it down. It's going to be to Place. Place off the screen of Young is going to give it over to Escobedo. And Escobedo is going to give it back to Wilson. Wilson's going to push inside, give it over to Place. Place is going to shoot it. No, that'll not go. And, yeah, that's going to be a jump ball there on number 5, Deja Wilson. Looks like they wanted, one of the refs wanted to call the foul. However, it'll be a jump ball as Grace Trickett goes to sub in. She'll sub in for 32, Ellie Christian. And with 4 minutes 30 in the game, the Chiefs have had an absolutely dominant time, especially in that first half. That first half was where they shone. Their defense was untouchable. There was no scoring, no passing done inside that defense. And their offense had so many opportunities to score that when they didn't, it was hardly a loss. That's going to be a foul hard inside there as Koski Haas is going to get it. Number 10, Madison Noel, is going to be passing the ball in for the Monarchs. And there's going to be a timeout for the Monarchs. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock as the Chiefs are going into this timeout just to rest, take a break, and just make sure the Monarchs don't come back from this at all. The Monarchs are hoping for an insane amount of three-pointers and really just scores all around. And as a rest whistle for the Monarchs to come out, the Monarchs shall retake the floor with the Chiefs still in their 2-3 zone. This 2-3 zone has been impeccable tonight. They have been closing down every passing lane inside. And against a team that wants to score inside, this 2-3 zone has been exactly what you would expect. It has stopped a lot of scoring. Ellie Christian has been great at stopping Rismone from doing a lot of what she has wanted to do. And that led for a lot of offensive opportunities like this as Deja Wilson's pushing it. Goes for a layup, is going to miss with her left hand. However, Escobedo gets the offensive board. Place is going to take it inside out to Trickett. Trickett back to Escobedo. Had the shot, won't take it, and Wilson gets it. She hit herself a little bit in the head there as she missed that open free throw. But as the Chiefs get the board back, it won't matter. And this is also another big issue. The Monarchs were just not getting offensive boards. Place is going to throw it up, and it's going to be a foul. And it looks to be on number 22, Noel Young, yes. As the Monarchs now have the ball. Some subs now for both sides. That's going to be Fisher and Troy in, as well as Gatton. Wilson subbed out. 3 minutes and 43 left. Still up by 22, 44-22 Chiefs. The Monarchs are just working on trying to get some open shots. However, the 2-3 zone again will lead to a steal and offensive break. And number 42, Emily Place, is going to put a seal on this game. Wow, that is the exemplification of what this defense has been doing all night. Cutting the passing lanes off, forcing bad passes, and getting the steals. Gatton bringing it up to Escobedo. They'll look inside. Escobedo with a great drive. Escobedo with absolute dominance there. The defense not looking to stop her at all, opening the gates for her to walk right in. And the Chieftains up 48-22 as Troy takes a nice mid-range jumper to make it 48-24, with the Chiefs doubling up their opposition here tonight. Emily Place had it open, but she won't take it as she gives it to Young. They're going to look for something to do here as Place will go for the shot, but that is number 3, Katie Troy, with that excellent block there, really just taking it right out of her hands. They're going to look inside to Snyder, and that'll be a foul there. Snyder gets hit hard going for the shot off the pass. Foul there on number 42, Emily Place, as Snyder with the air ball on that. That's going to be number 15, Isabella Fink, subbing in for freshman Grace Trickett. And the second free throw shall go, however, Snyder, as the Monarchs are using a massive full court press. That, again, breaks quite quickly. Usually for a full court press, you want to waste time, really try and catch them behind court and force some bad passes, maybe even get a steal. However, the Monarchs haven't been able to waste some time up there. The Chiefs just go right past them. A tip there by Troy, but Gen's going to push right down the middle again. She's going to give it to Young. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and Young's shot will not go in. The Monarchs bringing it up, and you can see they're trying to push as hard as they can, but they're not going to get it. That's going to be a 3 by Fisher, and that's going to be off. Board by 22, Noelle Young. That's going to be out of bounds on number 21, Erica Snyder, as Emily Place is here to pass it in. The Monarchs still rocking this full court press. Noelle Young gets it at half court now, looking to hand it off. And she's going to give it over to Gatton. Place off the screen by Young is going to get it over to Escobedo. Escobedo fakes the shot. She's going to drive the middle. Oh, no. Bad angle. Is not going to get it high enough on the backboard for it to go in. Monarchs is going to get it, and that's going to be a foul on number 42, Emily Place, as Erica Snyder is going to go to the free throw line. 48-25 to the Chiefs with 1:17, and this game is all but over as the Chiefs, while racking up 7 fouls, have very little to worry about at this point. The Monarchs shooting had really needed to start up about 5-6 minutes to go if they had wished to even get a chance at bringing us back, and that is not what happened. The Chiefs have just shut them down on defense. While their offense has definitely by no means been as good as the first quarter, missing quite a lot of shots, their defense stayed the same, and the Monarchs could not capitalize on that lack of offense, and Place on the inside drive will take the Chiefs to a 50-point game. 1 minute left, 50-26 to the Chiefs. That's going to be Troy now with it over to Snyder. They're going to go inside, back to Troy on the outside. Troy with a wonderful Euro there, and she'll get the nice play. However, that score is really just empty stats. That is going to look to be the end of the game as the Chiefs are going to waste the clock. Maybe no, that is going to be Escobedo on the 2. Feet on the line, but no, Place gets the board. Place is going to drive, and Place will lose the ball, but that'll be a foul on the defense. The refs are going to call that a shoving foul. That's going to be on 21, Erica Snyder. 24 seconds left. Chiefs should really just be looking to get the ball, hold it, and waste the rest of that clock. End the game, and really running up the score is not what they should be wanting to do. However, they will just immediately go for the shot as the Monarchs get it. Oh, and Emily Place gets the steal there, and that's going to be a jump ball. And it will be Monarchs ball? No, it'll be Chieftains ball here. 13 seconds left, 50-28. That's going to be out to Fink. Fink's going to pass it over to Gatton. Gatton's going to drive. Nope, she'll just give it to Place. Place will shoot it, however. And Fink with the board is going to put it back up. And Isabella Fink, the senior, number 15, is going to score in the dying minutes of the game. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. 52-28 to your hometown Chieftains. What a game for the Chiefs. Their defense was unprecedented as that zone limited the Monarchs on every aspect of their game. and the Monarchs, unable to answer back, are going to suffer a 26-point loss. And that is going to wrap up a very, very great game for the hometown River Chiefs. This has been the Emmy Award-winning CR Sports broadcast, directed by Jalen Gaylor and commentated by me, Ben Phelps. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone, and have a wonderful night.